A live look tonight from the U.S. Capitol, where we are just a couple of hours away from President Trump's first State of the Union address. Attending tonight is a widow from Olathe. Sunayana Dumala lost her husband nearly a year ago in a suspected hate crime attack.
41 Action News anchor Christa Dubill traveling exclusively with Dumala as she attends tonight's State of the Union address. Kansas Representative Kevin Yoder invited her as his guest. Representative Yoder told 41 Action News he invited Sunayana Dumala to help spread the message of love, unity, and empathy.
Christa was with Dumala today as she met with lawmakers.
We are here in Washington, D.C., documenting the trip for Sunayana Dumala. She's the widow of the man who was shot and killed at Austin's Bar and Grill last February of 2017 in Olathe. She's a guest of Congressman Kevin Yoder for the State of the Union tonight. We've been following her all day. One of the most recent things she just did was met with Speaker of the House Paul Ryan. We've been documenting her day, but we sat down with her before we came here to talk about how difficult that night was and the year that's since passed. Sunayana Dumala doesn't like to think about February 22nd, 2017.
I was scrolling through my Facebook. I was looking through, and then I saw one of my friend posting is like shooting, Austin's, Olathe, 3 people. I'm like, then I was trying to connect dots.
She can't reach her husband, Shrinu. She knows he sometimes goes to Austin's.
I was just waiting to hear that he wasn't there or he's safe.
But then
I see a light from the garage. I ran to the kitchen door and I opened it, hoping it's Shrinu's car.
It was not. It was one of their friends.
I was like, Shrinu was there, isn't it? And he nodded his head. Like, is he the one critically injured? It's like, yeah. Then I'm like, I just fell on the ground.
Srinivas Kuchibotla was dead. His wife Sunayana left to process the loss. But immediately she had a different worry.
I knew that I lost my status to stay.
Her legal status as an immigrant in this country was tied to her husband's visa.
Those 1 month or 1.5 months, it was the most toughest period.
Grieving or trying to. Planning a funeral in India and filling out paperwork to try and become legal herself. At one point,
the attorney sent me a questionnaire.
She filled it out, but
he emails me and he says, Sunayana, I'm so sorry to say, you should change the status from married to widow. I think that's where it hit me the most.
Widowed in America, unsure if she can stay. It's obviously been an emotional year for Sunayana, and she says being here in the nation's capital for the night of the State of the Union is bittersweet for her. Bitter because of the reason she's here and the loss of her husband, but sweet because he followed politics. She feels like she's become a voice for trying to make what she believes should be better, especially for immigrants in our country. And she hopes to hear a message of unity and one of positivity, which she said is how Shrinu lived his life. We've got local congressmen that we're talking with about what they hope to hear from the State of the Union. We'll be in the room with Sunayana for the State of the Union, documenting tonight's address to the nation. In Washington, D.C., Christa Dubill, 41 Action News.